What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are back on Danganronpa, and we are on what apparently is the final trial. And if you watched the last video, you know this right here is the room that the headmaster, his own secret room. And on top of that, Kyoko's dad apparently is is the headmaster. And on top of that, Kyoko revealed that she is the ultimate detective. So let's continue where we left off. I think there was only one more area in here to search, and that was this desk over here. The headmaster's desk. Oh yeah, and by the way, I've gotten something to eat. So I'm back immersed. I've gotten over the I guess you could call it like alternate ending or fake ending or whatnot. So let's continue. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
Nah.
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. You sure? Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't. Okay then, if you don't mind. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... Huh? Is this... It's an ebook, right? And it has a label on it that says, "In case of emergency." I'd found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk. A handbook with no limitations. Given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what this is. I think you're probably right. It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? Huh? But Kyoko. I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? Did she say it wasn't? Listen, Makoto. Huh? Can I ask you a favor? A favor? What is it? I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this, and I know I'll only inconvenience you that much more, but... Could you leave? Huh? Just for a little while. I'd just like to be alone for a bit. Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little. I need to get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you have with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not heart and soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the fact of what happened. What I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right. I'm sorry. Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Okay, I understand. Then, I'll see you later. Is she really okay, Kyoko? It must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find out what happened to the headmaster. There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. The one leading Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all of this. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind, which means the mastermind's true identity is... I'm guessing it's the 16th student. 15 of us met in the mail hall. Add Makuro to the mix and you get 16. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Even Makuro. Even she's undoubtedly dead. So the ones still alive are me, Byakuya, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. Then there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. Man, Hiro, I mean, dude, if you ain't gonna say what you thinking, then shut your mouth. I got a key that opens anything, right? So there should be some lockers in here that can be opened, right? I wonder if I can open this locker. Nope. There's a card reader installed. Well, let's just give it a try. I took out the handbook and ran it across the card, and then no luck. Maybe the locker's only is... Wait, but what about the emergency handbook? That's what I was trying to get you to do. Why would I have to click this again to use the emergency handbook? Now let's see what's inside. This locker is totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to probably is organized, has organization problems in every part of their life. This is a crystal ball. Huh? A crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. Is this a deck of playing cards? No, they're tarot cards. But wait, aren't those used for telling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right? There's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order. And dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever's stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible, I picked up one of the notebooks and saw. But the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. What? What does it say? Yasuhiro Hagakure? There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written Yasuhiro Hagakure. Is this our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here? No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to the school at the same time as the rest of us, and we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes. So what is this notebook? I think that's everything, actually. Are there any other lockers I can open though? These are broken up. What about this one? I don't see anything that might be a clue. So now I can open up these lockers. Now let's see what's inside. This thing is practically empty. There's one thing, some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure what whose it is. But there's some writing inside. It could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I'd better take a look. It's like a girl's handwriting, and all the letters are spread out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I'd heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disasters, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation of a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfless decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly whose pocketbook that belonged to. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hasn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing, but when I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my mind, it started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. Despair walks among us, and so... What is this? What does this mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? But the more I see, the less sense it makes. Because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems to belong to Hiro. A pocketbook that seems to belong to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation. But if I want to find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. And I have to believe in everyone. Alright, all the doors are open, so that must mean this door back here is open, right? Ah, Makoto, are you here to look around too? Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door. So I figured, if all the doors in the school had been unlocked, that one should be open too, right? Although I couldn't bring myself to open it. Because it might explode, right? And that really sucks. So, you open it. I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. Okay, so I guess I'll open it. Ah, wait, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded. Hina raced over to the nearby desk and hid underneath it. Okay, go ahead. Everything will be okay, right? Alright, here goes nothing. I threw all my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected. Eh? There was no explanation. Explosion, thankfully. My first impression was, whoa, this place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. There's some kind of hatch on the floor, but right now I'm more concerned about the weird device. What is this device? It looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top, though, like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Kifumi'd probably freak out if he saw it. Cockpit? So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Then could that mean... Alright, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. Hold on, you can't just or whatever something like this. But it was too late. Hina was already jabbing away at the control panel. Huh? Did you hear that? Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Hina, what did you push? I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one. I think it was that one. The button that says Data Center. Data Center? I took a good look at the control panel, and I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of a room next to it. And just like Hina said, there was one labeled Data Center. That must be the one she pushed. But the Data Center, that's right next door. The room we were just in, that's where the strange noise came from. I'd probably better go check it out. Yes, please. I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from over here. Well, let's see what's in the Data Center. Did I just hear what I think I heard? Is that Monokuma? Hey! Roar! Roar! Give me all your donuts. Is that you, Hina? What? Oh man, busted. How did you know? Anyway, is this some kind of remote control camera kind of setup? You don't even know what you're controlling? Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here. I guess what I found. A self-destruct button. Whatever you do, don't push it. Oh man. Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. The room within the Monokuma drawing on it, with the Monokuma drawing on it, and the control panel inside. I did not click on that game. Whoa, hey Makoto, what in the world was that just now? Monokuma. Huh? What do you mean? What you were controlling just now was Monokuma. Monokuma? What? For real? Yep, it looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma. Which means the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. And the control room is totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words, maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control monitor. Oh, he can't then. Koko's theory was right. But if the mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time. I guess that would have to be true. But if that is true, they keep on repeating this. Then the mastermind, Monokuma Puppeteer, really is a 6th Sense student? No, it can't be. There's no way, right? What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like the face you're making. Oh no, it's nothing. Oh, okay. What about you? Is everything okay? Oh, well, it's just... This is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something. I can't say it is impossible, but I really hope it's not true. So, like, You want to leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. We can't waste all our time standing around here. Okay, want to get going? Yeah. What's wrong, Makoto? Let's hurry up and get out of here. As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? The door just locked on its own. What? My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. You're right, it's locked. But why? Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted. Monokuma? Hey, no fair. You can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like. It's for your benefit. Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just got up and stopped moving. Then that room. As you may have guessed, that's where my controls are. So right now, you're being operated by someone in that room. Correctamundo. But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there and we didn't see anyone. Oh, you didn't, did you? Boop, boop, boop. Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch? No way. The hatch on the floor? Too bad. That was the one big chance and you blew it. Of course, that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Boop, 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 boop. Peace. He's gone, but was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there? In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure. Then, when I said we should leave, well, the hatch couldn't be opened from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault. Okay. Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most of the time we have left. You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving. Okay, I'm gonna go run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice. You've got me all motivated again. Okay, I'm out. See you later. Hina took off in full spirit. And I have to do what I can too. That's the only way forward. Let's see what's in the headmaster's office. This is the headmaster's room. I've heard an awful lot about it, but this is my first time seeing it for myself. Ah, Makoto, it's you. Oh, Byakuya. There are trophies and even a shield in the display case. There are documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious. Even in the headmaster's room, there's a monitor. Hey, Makoto, are you ignoring me? I think I'll forgive that just because you're you. When you get out of here, remember this moment. What? Even in the headmaster's room, there's a surveillance camera. Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? What do you mean something interesting? Take a look at this. Class 78 student roster. It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk. Class 78 student register. It contains profiles of all of us. I mean, for all of us. And Mukuro. Apparently Class 78 refers to us. Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room... That's right. It also mentioned class 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers, there can be no doubt Mikuro was a student here at Hope's Peak Academy, just like the rest of us. So then, she probably was the 16th student then. Mikuro Aksaba, the 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry. Huh? What do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumbled, she must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point? She was in such a hurry that she only got the first page. The first page? Correct. Makuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. What? In other words, when it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mikuro that we still didn't have. What kind of information is it? Why do you ask me, and why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? It seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Mikuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background, an entity floats. Close, but just out of reach. That's what she looked like? The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mikuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. And I need to pay attention to Makuro's behavior, too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, when she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Makuro is part of the Ultimate Despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Makuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why? Why would they kill Makuro? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Makuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Makuro was. What's wrong, Makoto? Huh? You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within the file that you should note. What is it? Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before? A girl who seems to be included as part of our class, number 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, and it even lists her vitals. Well, what do you think? What do I think? Are you asking me like if she has a nice body? You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse. And maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean... Wait, is he trying to say... There's a chance the body isn't actually Makuro? Is that what he's trying to say? Is that what he's saying? Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible. But it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right? That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy. Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention. Advice from me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her. Huh? The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. What are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will. I'll keep it in mind, thanks. Alright, more exploring to do. Oh, that's right, the biolabs, the biolabs. Well, here I am in the biolab. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? There's some kind of weird machine or something inside the wall. And on the left side, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. But on the other side, there's a sack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of those lately. So cold. Why is it so cold in here? That's the first thing I need to figure out. There are icicles hanging from the monitor. There's some kind of weird machine, something on the wall. I've seen something like this before. Ah, that's it. I've seen this kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. Does that mean this biolab is actually a morgue? I should probably take a closer look around. Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. It's like an instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs. In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert the cadaver and the blue light will let you know the automated systems have activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum setting. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel, and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. This is the instruction manual for the fridge. Okay. I don't think I'm done quite yet. What? Some kind of machine. On the left side is a bunch of glowing blue lights, but only some of the lights are on. The ones on the left. The right hand lights are off. Looking around, I think I get it. It seems clear to me now. It was a makeshift morgue. And about those lights by each slot, it looks like it's a setup so that when a slot is occupied, the blue light comes on. Which would mean inside each slot lit up in blue, another one of the victims is... so that means Leon and them could be in there. I can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who has died, and that's defeat the mastermind. And to do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. Let's see what's in the dojo. Oh, Toko. So this is where you were. What do you want? I'm so disgusting. You want me out of your sight? No, that's not at all. I just thought maybe you'd found a clue. Well, I haven't. I didn't find anything. Not one single clue. I figured since this place was related to the case, I would have to have something, right? You would have to have something, right? But there wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Give it back. Give me back my precious time. Calm down, Toto. Don't tell me to calm down. You have any idea what I'm going through right now? When everyone finds out, they're gonna call me useless, good for nothing. Nobody's gonna say that. Master will. I'm not sure I can disagree with that. I don't want that. I'm sick of always being locked down, looked down on. Why would anyone accept me? Well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm gonna get going. Well, there are no clues here. And what's his name? Byakuya did say for me to check the body, right? But the body is gone. Huh? It's gone. Makuro's body. It's not here? Maybe the body is inside the tool shed. I'd better check just to be sure. I didn't find anything even close to a dead body. But if it's not in here either, then it must be... Could it be in the biolab? But corpses aren't the only thing I need to check in here. There's one other thing. That tarp. A tarp played a key role in another case, so I better look into it. So maybe this tarp came from the biolab. The killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet. Which means the killer might have left some clue behind here. Huh? I thought so. I didn't notice this before, but there's a small stamp on the corner of the trap. It says biolab. Then this originally came from the biolab. Anything that sticks out about them? No matter how hard I look, I don't see anything. It's that pickaxe. On the handle it says Crazy Diamond. It's the same thing that was written on the back of Mondo's coat. This pickaxe is connected to Mondo somehow. Strange. That's all I really need to check here. So this is a school announcement. Is everyone working hard? What? Now he wants to give us a hint? It's suspicious. There's no doubt about that. This could be a trap. But even knowing that, he said to go to the gym, right? And he also said anyone who's interested, so... Oh, hey, hero. Ah, Makoto. Why'd you act so surprised? Oh, no reason. You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did, actually. I'm on my way out. You already talked to him? What did he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Here, wait. At some point, there was no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. It was like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time? Hello, welcome, hello. Are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you. The envelope? And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. What? Don't worry, just get on with it. Bro, just pick up the envelope. You don't gotta describe what it looks like. Just pick it up. What I found was a single photograph. So this is everyone, including Mukuro. It was everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me. Wait, but there's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right. When Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room, we looked at the file. Mukuro Ikusaba. And this girl is... What? Why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? And even more than that, just having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. And we're all wearing matching uniforms? I don't remember anything like this. Could we be clones? And, now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. Who are we missing? I'm not in the picture. Naegi isn't in the picture. I'm the only one not there. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope's Peak Academy. So it's natural for me not to be in the picture, but what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in the picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other till they got here. But if this picture is real, then could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is... How long are you going to keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet? You're kind of getting in the way, standing there, you know? So, I mean, get out. But I told you, I'm not fielding any questions. What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out of left field. I guess that means he's done talking. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. With that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. How does that count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looks so real, so full of life. How would anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear all this up. No, I have to clear all this up. Oh, Byakuya. Listen, do you think you could talk? Byakuya? I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Hey, Byakuya, wait! But of course he didn't. He just walked away. What in the world? Why was he acting like that? Like he was purposely trying to avoid you. It's like always in here. So this is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was hoping to talk to you, Makoto. Sorry, gotta go. What? She ran off so fast, I didn't even have time to ask her to stop. Hina, why? Why won't you talk to me? Are they trying to say I'm the ultimate despair? Is that what they're trying to say? Maybe I'm not the ultimate lucky one, but I'm actually the ultimate despair. But I'm obviously not the mastermind, so... Why? Hey, Hero! Go on! Makoto! What's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that. No, No! Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry. Once again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. Hero, what's wrong? I still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I found. It was like he was avoiding me. Like he was afraid of me. Why? I decided to visit the biolab one more time, and the first thing I saw when I got there was her, passed out again. Huh? Toko? Toko, are you okay? No. No. She's not dead, is she? Oh, it's cold. Super cold. It's so cold. I think I might catch cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will. What? I was asleep? Ah, I must have fainted again. I bet you're standing there staring at me getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't. Oh, then what? Hot and bothered? Straight up, what? Okay, so why did you pass out? I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What'd you do to Miss Morose? Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts at each time you switch. Bingo bazinga! We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. And don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like double the memory. No, it's more like half. Genocide Jack's memory. But all I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now, or I'll slit your throat. I don't know. I'm sure Byakuya's around somewhere, doing his own investigating. By himself? I assume so. I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. Toko shot off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. Ah, I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point in asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did she faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. I would assume it's this. The fridge is open. but I'm sure they were all shut tight last time I was here. That must be why she passed out. She faints so easily. Kyoko! It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay? I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize. But listen, about this room. Oh yeah, it's a morgue. Yeah, I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and well, there you have it. You knew she'd fainted? I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear. I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there, that's when she saw the body inside the drop and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why is everything gotta be so difficult with her? Anyway, we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea. Give me a hand with this. She was supposed to reach her hands outstretched, but suddenly she stopped. What's wrong? Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Huh? How come? Because Mukuro's body is in here. Mukuro's corpse? Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. Why does he keep repeating stuff like that? That is so annoying. Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess. You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation. I need to do my own examination of the body as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do? Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there, that's it. Left side of a bunch of blue lights. Yeah. It would seem the blue lights come on when a slot is occupied. That's 9 in all. 9 lights. I've already looked through this manual. You know, I think I've seen a tarp like this somewhere before. Ah, it's the same one I found in the garden shed. And if I remember, that tarp had a stamp on it that said Biolab. And that's the tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the Biolab and took it over there. Is there anything else? I should ask Kyoko about the group photo. After all, she is in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier. You mean the one about a hint? Something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Huh? Why not? The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us. To cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hint he may have to offer. That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge that picture to confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Man, that was fast. Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So did you find anything? I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explanation, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old. Where does it say they are old? All the Monokuma file says is that they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference. Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they gave. You seem to be equating several days old with simply old. But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, it makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? But we all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it. But what if Makuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What? Certainly you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you? A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can. They envision those possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future. So, if there's anything else, if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. Kind of think of it, there is one thing. Earlier when I looked at Makuro's profile, it listed her height and weight. 5'7", 5'7", 97 pounds. Vitals were 37, 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right? You remembered all that. They are indeed consistent with the corpse. So then, and don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake. Our victim in this case is, without a doubt, Makuro Akusaba. Is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so. Then it looks like we have no further business with Makuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here. Oh wait, we're not going to put the body back. Do you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this? Sad? Did you forget? She was our enemy once. A part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed. She's still a victim. Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Well, yeah, but still, you really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling. But she could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be a naive? I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Hold on, I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. I am not... You guys saw my hourglass go all the way over there, right? Hey, Kyoko, I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask. Go ahead, then out with it. Have you really not seen your dad since... even once since you got here? What? What do you mean? Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms? I do, yes. But to get into any of those lockers, you need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get in them using that emergency handbook. The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room. So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook. What makes you say that? Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belonging to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about a headmaster, about your father. Could that mean that video is real too? Video? Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own two eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can... That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker? If you watch this, it all makes sense. A DVD, and it says Class 78 Urgent Interview. I found it in the hidden room after you left. I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. But I guess that means it has a clue on this DVD. So we're going to the DVD room, I guess. Oh, and now it's my turn. You have a second to listen to me ramble? Ramble? So as it turns out, the arrangements I made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything. Even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. And all because of the mastermind. But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burn with fire and determination. Determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness. So why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow. So, that is it for my rambling. There's still much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right, but keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whether the truth serves justice or suffering. Whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean? Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if it was strange. Anyway, I need to get going. See you in the class trial. You run forever, Kyoko was gone. I better get out myself. Yeah, we got this DVD. I want to look at it. I want to see. Can't afford to lose. I want to see what is in this DVD. What is on this DVD. Alright, let's see what's in here. This should be the place for DVDs just fine. Well then, I better take a look. I took the DVD, put it inside. I said that it was playing. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. It must have only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka? It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long. And there she was. The voice I heard was the man positioned on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
私は不器用なんでね。喋りながら面談の内容を書き留めるなんて器用なことができないんだよ。
It sounded like he was trying to make a good joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
この映像はある意味契約書代わりだが、君らを信用してないわけじゃない。ただの保険だ。だから気にしないでくれ。では早速本題に入らせてもらうよ。君はこれからの一生をこの学園の中だけで過ごすことになるかもしれない。それを了承してくれるか。了
承すれも何も。
Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in this school?
わかりました。
What?
そうか。すまんな。それなら私も全力で君を保護することを約束しよう。希望が峰学園学園長の名にかけてだ。
As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There was a lot I hadn't understood up till now, but this, only this. I simply couldn't comprehend what I heard, because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad. She tried to frame me for murder. So, why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. Huh? What I saw was me. Impossibly, undeniably me.
ナギ君、面談を始める前に言っておくが、この面談の様子は録画させてもらうよ。
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But the I in here now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this.
では、早速本題に入ろうか。ナギ君、君はこれからの一生をこの学園内だけで過ごすことになるかもしれない。それを了承してくれるか。
This can't be real. I said yes. I said yes?
すまんな。こんな思いをさせて。だって仕方ないですから。だが、君がこの学園にいる限りは私が全力で守ってみせる。希望が峰学園の学園長としてそれだけは約束しよう。
Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same once again and again with the others. Byakuya, Toko, Hina, everyone. They all said they agreed to live in this school forever. And then Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She sat down with the headmaster of Hope Peak Academy, her father. And when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What in the world just happened? Oopsie. Looks like it broke. Out of service. What? It just so happened to break just now? Now, then, when? Doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. And that's what failure is, right? Failure, my behind. You cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He'd ask them the question and they'd all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge exasperated sigh, but as I did, I remembered something. I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect. Looking back on it, at the point in my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I can't remember why I came to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that? Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. You know what I'm thinking now? Now I'm thinking there's a whole Severance thing going on here. If you don't know, Severance, the TV show, basically they found technology that allows you to work pretty much forever, right? But it's not what you think. Basically, you have to agree to do it. But what they'll do is when you work for this specific company, they wipe your memory of ever leaving. Well, not wipe it, but they block your memory. They block your consciousness, or more so they split it into two. And you have one consciousness that's outside of work and never sees the inside of work. So whenever you go to work, whenever you step into the elevator, it switches your memory from your non-working self to your 9-to-5 self. And so even though you're actually going to work and then going home, there's a part of you that never sees, like, you never see the going home part. You always step into the elevator, you black out, and then you wake up coming back out of the elevator to work again. You never see what the outside version of yourself is doing. And the TV show is called Severance. And it seems like that's what's happening with these students. The reason they can't remember this is because their memories have been split. Something that seemed to obviously work in the favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memories too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... oh boy. The trial is here. It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. Man, dude. I don't have a choice. Oh my gosh. Alright. Let me check the time right quick. Yeah. I'm going to end it here. And it looks like in the next video, everything will be revealed. I can't wait. Everything's going to be revealed. I cannot wait. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and until next time, you guys know what to do. Stay blessed.